Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your session here. I think it's really neat, Cancer. I feel a lot of career transitionings, coming into your truth, releasing that which no longer serves you. And the overall card I pulled an energy for your reading this month was the Page of Pentacles, which is practical beginnings. New beginnings, slow beginnings. It's just the beginning, but coming into what it is that you want, focusing on what you want to manifest on a very practical level, focusing on your money. And I did pull an angel advice card for you, Cancer, and I received the daydream card. So for any of you who have worked with me, you know that I encourage meditation, not just to get clarity and signs and symbols, but to also daydream and to use it to manifest. So visualize to materialize. What do you want? What kind of feelings do you want to attract into your life? Imagine feeling good now so that more good can come your way. So the message on this card says, you will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. So what I also feel like with this is if you are receiving a lot of guidance or recurring ideas for, new business ideas, new career, I feel a lot of career stuff, new career transitions, leaving and going towards a completely opposite whatever. I feel like I want to say to you, please open yourself up to allowing yourself to follow your heart, and don't allow your mind to get in the way. I want to say to you as well, remember who you are this month, Cancer. Remember who and what you truly are. Take some deep breaths and focusing on meditation, Reiki healing, will help you as well release old energetic patterns and karmic cycles. So, okay, so Cancer, it's a little bit of an interesting spread this month. So I'm just going to begin. I do feel like you're going to have to find the inner strength to face your fears with confidence. As many of you know, all of our butts, and I feel like you've come into some new realizations and it's time for you to start building a solid foundation for yourself. But it's going to have to take you mustering up the strength to start a new beginning for yourself, and stop focusing on what it is that you're perceiving has gone wrong. What I feel like with this card is getting around like-minded people. And what I want to say to you is that soulmates come into our lives for a reason. And ultimately, they teach us how to love and how to grow. And where you're perceiving there to not be any love anymore, and I feel like I want to say that this is with your divine counterpart or your divine soulmate, twin flame, whatever it is that you want to say, it's absolutely not true. They came into your life and they did exactly what it was that they needed to do, or they have come into your life and they've done exactly what it is that they needed to do, and they woke you up. And so if you just kind of shift your perspective a little bit and realize that where you were or what you were doing wasn't serving you anymore, and you are ready to step into your truth and start a new beginning for yourself, building a new foundation for yourself, not needing anyone or anything, you're going to find the courage to do that. And I feel that so strongly. I also feel like what I want to say to you is it's time to release the guilt. Some of you guys might be in connections with karmic cycle or karmic people or karmic cycles, karmic connections. And yes, you're on a twin flame journey. And yes, you have feelings towards your twin. Or what I want to say to you is to just please release the guilt. Love yourself first, and it really doesn't matter anymore. I really do feel that way, Cancer, with you this month. Allow the love for yourself and the love that woke you up on this path of unconditional love to go after what it is that you want to manifest. I've got the Queen of Wands here. She's a very creative energy. She stands in her truth. She knows what she wants and she goes after it. Nobody's going to stop her. She is a fire sign, and we are in Aries right now. The new moon in Aries is all about taking action and allowing your ideas to come into fruition by taking action and co-creating with the universe right now. So if you are feeling strongly pulled to go towards something new, please release any guilt that's associated with that right now. It's not serving you. And I do feel like I want to mention sacral chakra as well, which is your creative chakra. So if you do feel like you want to get some Reiki treatments done or something like that, maybe have your sacral chakra work done. I do feel some fear. I feel some, scared of being vulnerable. I want to tell you that if you go after what it is that you're wanting, you're not going to be left out in the cold. That's just your thinking. It's just your perception of the situation. But again, I do feel like I want to remind you that a twin flame journey is all about coming into balance with yourself, putting yourself first, and doing it and leaving situations that no longer serve you for yourself, not for anybody else, but for you. But I do keep feeling like what I want to say to you is you can acknowledge your fear, but please replace it with the insight of awareness and to stop worrying. And that it really is time for you to be honest with yourself. That what I want to say is you don't need to stay in a codependent relationship or connection or in situations that no longer serve you just because you're scared that you're not going to get what you want or that you're going to be left out in the cold. So I understand the fear, but honestly, I feel like I want to say to you, come from a place of love for yourself. And I'm sure many of you are feeling that now with Venus retrograde. You're being shown self-worth issues, self-love. And I do want to talk to you about your worry as well. That honestly, worry just doesn't change an outcome. And really, it's about balancing your heart and your mind when it comes to a spiritual connection or marriage. What's interesting is I do feel like I want to say to you, stepping into a leadership role a little bit. I have the Hierophant here, which is a spiritual leader. For those of you, and this might be a small few of you, but for those of you who are scared to step into what would be considered your mission, don't. A twin connection is all about remembering and awakening to love, real love, and then going out and spreading that love out into the community. So if you are feeling at all worried about stepping into your mission, please don't, because I do have the Fool here for you. Because it's infinite possibilities. Two of Pentacles, sorry. I also have the Fool here in the middle of the spread, and it is encouraging you to listen to your intuition, step into your creative power, and I just heard the words, just go with it. And you know, the Fool is the most powerful deck in the tarot, and I do feel like you're going to be getting clarity, cutting away any bullshit that's not serving you, and allowing your heart to truly guide you. So I understand, you know, the mind puts fear in us, but I can honestly tell you, and I'm an air sign, I am the most logical person ever. I can tell you, and I am total proof of that, when you let go and you let God, and you just allow that feminine energy to flow through you, that intuition, that creative, it's amazing what kind of possibilities can open up for you and what you can begin to manifest for yourself. So if you are feeling guided to begin a spiritually based practice, to start your light working mission, you know, whatever it is, I feel like I want to say to you, yes, go for it. Allow it. You're going to. You're going to get clarity on that. And I do feel like I want to say to you, quit judging yourself so harshly. And I do also feel like I want to say to those of you who are newly wakening up, and are wondering if a twin journey is real, yes, I do feel like I want to mention that as well, that you need to stop judging yourself and deceiving yourself. That if you're a twin, you know you're a twin. The signs are more than obvious. But, you know, twins aren't the only ones who are awakening on this planet. Everyone's awakening on this planet. So I do want to say just allow your heart this month to guide you, not your head. And allow yourself to put in the work. You know, I do feel like this person, once they follow their intuition, I do feel like this person is going to be manifesting. So I do feel a lot of thinking on your end, which, you know, typically Cancers, you know, they're water signs. They usually tend to go with the flow, follow their heart. But I do feel in the month of April, you know, what I want to say to you is focus on your truth. Quit making it so hard. You know, movement forward. This person is carrying these wands in the most inconvenient way. And the wands represent thoughts. And I want to say, you know, you can literally take all of these wands, put them on your back and move forward. But it's about you being honest with yourself and allowing yourself to move forward and not have to make things so difficult. And again, it is in regards to practical manners, staying grounded and becoming the queen of your own queendom, the king of your own kingdom. But you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself and step out of your comfort zone a little bit. Because I have the Queen of Pentacles for you, Cancer, and I have the King of Pentacles to you. And the soul journey card associated with the King of Pentacles is discipline. I can accomplish what it is that I set my mind to. And then I have the Three of Cups here, which is celebration, ending for you. So don't worry about money. I don't know how many more Pentacle cards I really have to pull for you, Cancer. Don't worry about money. Just allow your intuition to guide you. Let love drive you. Remember to stand your ground and stand up for what you believe in. And I do feel like I want to say to you that you're really undervaluing yourself, and it's really time for you to regain your self-worth. If you're scared of something that can only be good for you, you might want to take a look at self-worth, self-love. And again, you don't have to know exactly how it's going to happen. Just allow yourself to be guided. Celebration. Yeah, I do. I feel like you're going to be happy that you allow the decisions to come through that you will. You just have to make a choice. So don't rush anything. Allow yourself, you know, surrender to the unknown a little bit. It's okay. Many of us are going through this right now on the planet. Many of us are being guided to move. We have no idea where the heck we're going to move to. Change careers. We have no idea what that we're supposed to do. Leave relationships that are no longer serving us. I don't know, but ultimately, once you surrender to the unknown, and again, you just let go and let God, break free from the thinking and the self-deception, and find the courage to muster up to get what it is that you want, which is ultimately to come into balance with yourself and love yourself unconditionally. I have the Three of Cups, which is all about celebration for you. So again, I just keep hearing the words, don't worry about money. Don't worry about money. I feel like support is going to be there for you. So I am going to go ahead and pull 3 cards from the Doreen Virtue Magical Mermaids and Dolphin deck as well. I love the practical messages on these cards. The first card I have is Playtime. The dolphins know the importance of playing as joy creates miracles and manifestation. Absolutely. This is kind of what I was saying in the middle of the card. What I really want you to do is embrace your creativity, play, enjoy, visualize, to materialize. If you are in meditation mode, take the time to visualize what it is that you want, which is what we had at the beginning, the daydream. And make the conscious decision to feel good now. I can't tell you how many times, sometimes I'll wake up and being an empath, I do absorb other people's energy like crazy. Sometimes I will wake up and I will be in a funk and I will have to consciously make the decision to feel good by meditating, doing whatever it is, playing with my little 4-pound chihuahua, listening to some good music. It's amazing what can happen when you just allow yourself to enjoy the moment instead of sulking or feeling bad for yourself, or just releasing all of the guilt, the fear, the worry, the anxiety. And when we do that, we create a space for miracles to literally happen in our life. So take some time to play this month, Cancer. Go out with your girlfriends, go out with your guy friends. Just enjoy the moment is what I feel like I want to say with that card. And stop living in the future because that creates anxiety, and stop living in the past because that creates depression. The second card I have is friendship. Make a date for, that's so funny. Make a date for a play day with one or more friends. I literally just said that. So, yeah, I feel like I spend some more time having fun, Cancer. And the third message I have is treasure chest. An unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was just kind of feeling like once you kind of just give in, let go, let God, go with your heart, allow yourself to be guided, I feel the celebration. So very cool messages there. I am also going to be pulling 3 cards from the Doreen Virtue Romance Angels and Oracle deck. Please keep in mind that these messages are for whoever it is that you're thinking about, for yourself. You don't necessarily have to be with this person. It's just whatever whatever resonates with you. The first card I have is pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. What I immediately felt like when I pulled this card was paying attention to the signs and the synchronicities that you're receiving. 1111, 111, 222, 333. That's just the beginning. It can get even stronger from there. So pay attention to, I also feel like I want to mention clairaudience, the songs that you're hearing, the messages and music. Just pay attention to the signs. The second one I got was unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And I feel like that card, I'll be honest with you, I feel like when I hold this in my hands, like there's not enough self-love. I really do. I feel like there's not enough self-love. So it's like love yourself first. In order to attract any kind of romantic relationship into your life. And never put your happiness in someone else's... What I want to say with this is please don't ever put your happiness in someone else's hands. So strongly. I actually feel like a little bit of sadness and depression with this card. So it's really all about you loving you. And the third card I have is past life relationship. You have known each other before. So as I was saying at the beginning, Venus retrograde is coming around. So pains from the past relationships or current relationships are going to be coming up for healing right now. Basically, Venus retrograde is going to be showing us basically where all the baggage is in our heart chakra. So, all right, I'm also pulling a Ascended Masters message card for all of the signs this month and reading out of the guidebook. So I will be doing that for you as well. Please take what resonates with you. Leave what doesn't. Okay, I got Osiris, Divine Masculine. Father, husband, brother, son. And I will be reading, oh, interesting. Under that, I got retreat into nature. So that might be a message for some of you. Spending some time outside to get a fresh perspective. So father, husband, brother, son, Osiris. Message from the Ascended Masters deck by Doreen Virtue. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to find it here. I apologize. Okay. It says, this situation involves a significant man in your life. Your new relationships with men are affected by your old relationships with your father, ex-husband, boyfriend, brother, son, or other males. This is the perfect time for you to heal and to release any old wounds connected to men in your life. God and the Ascended Masters will support you as you focus on letting go of old toxins such as anger, blame, or guilt. This clearing process opens the way for healthy relationships with men and with your own male energy. Additional meanings for this card: you have just met or you are about to meet a significant male partner. Your relationships improve as you heal your feelings about your father. A male deceased loved one is sending you I love you from heaven. Balance your male and female energies by practicing both giving and receiving daily. And then a little message about Osiris. Says, Osiris is the beloved brother and husband of the Egyptian goddess Isis, which I see Isis quite frequently when I meditate. She's the divine feminine. I encourage you guys to do some research on her as well, if you're not already exposed to her teachings. Their brother Seth got into a violent argument with Osiris that resulted in his death. Isis appealed to the sun god Ra for help. Ra revealed his secret name to Isis, who spoke the word to revive Osiris. In their joyful reunion, the couple conceived their son Horus. Call upon Osiris for any situation involving men